Alright, what up? In this video, I am discussing the solar plexus chakra. If you have no idea what chakras are, how these energy centers operate, I suggest you first watch my video titled How Our Chakras Manifest Our Physical Reality. There I talk about what this whole concept is, how to navigate it, and I also discuss the base root chakra, which is kind of the foundation of this whole system. That video will give you a deeper understanding into what this is, and then later you can return to see this video. If you're already in touch with this sort of knowledge and just want to get a deeper understanding of what the solar plexus chakra is all about, this video is for you. In this video, I am going to talk about what the solar plexus chakra is, what influence it has over our physical body, how it operates when it is in a balanced state, when it is in an overactive state, when it is in an unbalanced or blocked off state, how to balance this energy center. And I'm also going to add in some astrology describing which zodiac has the solar plexus chakra as their strongest chakra and which zodiacs also have that as their weakest chakra. I will add in some mythology and the elemental map of fire, air, water, and earth, because all these sort of themes are going to give you a deeper understanding into what this chakra is all about, what it rules, and the importance of it. Now, some themes, some main themes which this chakra rules would be a strong sense of self-confidence and self-worth, a clear sense of personal identity and purpose, feeling empowered to take action towards your goals and dreams, having a sense of inner strength and resilience, having the ability to make good decisions with ease and trust in oneself and others, willingness to take risks, step out of your comfort zone. It gives you clarity of mind and control over your emotions. Now, let's talk about where it is located. It is located in the body on any chakra system map that you can see. It is the yellow chakra, which is just at the base of the sternum. So it is always represented as yellow. And now let me talk about what this chakra even is. Now, the name is Manipura chakra. Mani meaning shining gem and Pura meaning place, which added up becomes the place of the shining gem. The element of this chakra is the fire element, which is the shiniest and brightest of all the elements. That fiery energy brings warmth, energy, light, and rules the intellect, the ego, willpower, aggression, and it has a connection to the sun. As you may know, the themes which I just mentioned are strongly associated with the Leo zodiac, the Leo being ruled by the sun being the center of, our galaxy. I think I said that correctly. I'm not sure, whatever. Now, we receive the fire element from the sun or the light photons in foods which grow under the sun. The fire element ignites and illuminates the light of our consciousness, which gives us the necessary fuel we need to strive towards our goals and overall well-being. And tying that all together, the mantra which rules the sacral chakra, not the sacral, the solar plexus chakra, is I do. It is that masculine principle, that assertive, dominant, go-getting type of energy we're dealing with when it comes to this chakra. Now, let me talk about the zodiacs with the strongest solar plexus chakra. That would be the Aries and the Scorpio. Now, what's interesting about both of these signs is they're known to be this very masculine type of sign, very, leaders type of thing, leadership positions, kind of domineering, more on the masculine, aggressive, argumentative, dominant side, right? And what's interesting is that Aries is ruled by Mars and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. And why did I bring Mars into this? and it's going to get a little bit more complicated, but hear me out. Mars has a connection to Ares, who is the god of war in Greek mythology. And that sort of energy rules over aggression, sex, action, desire, competition, courage, and passion. As you may imagine, these are the themes which we're dealing with when it comes to that solar plexus chakra. Now, the Gemini, Libra, and Sagittarius have the weakest solar plexus chakra, which means that it may be under, like, disbalanced or blocked, and this is something I'm going to describe in this video. What type of behavior a free-flowing versus a blocked solar plexus chakra may inhabit. Now, in a balanced state, going back to that Leo type of energy, it rules your ability to be confident, to be assertive, powerful, disciplined, and energized. The Leo is the king of the jungle. He's the, the sun, the middle, the warm, kind of alive, energizing, masculine principle, right? And that has to do with being confident, assertive, powerful, and this energized, disciplined sort of state. You are able to feel respectful towards yourself and others. You have great willpower. You're open to new opportunities, perceptions, or possibilities. And your achievement and aspiration comes in a harmonious manner with clarity and freedom from the ego and desire. So, as I've just mentioned, in a balanced state, these factors which I'm talking about are used as a positive instrument for growth and kind of expression. It really serves an individual when this chakra is in a balanced state, as it allows for all these great qualities to manifest in their purest, most authentic sort of way, right? However, what can also occur is that this chakra can become overactive. Now, what happens when it is overactive is, first I have to talk about the element of fire a little bit more. The inspiration comes from the Mappa Mundi in homeopathy, which is kind of the elemental map which ties into health. If that's something you're into, I recommend this book. But anyway, fire is a consuming element. It needs material outside itself to continue to burn, right? A person with an overactive solar plexus chakra is gonna tend to overwork. They're gonna burn out and expect too much of themselves in too little time, which will result in them exhausting their resources and breaking down completely. So this is the manifestation of an overactive chakra. Too much fire spreads like wildfire. Fire is spreading. It's domineering. It does have this assertive kind of conquering quality regarding it. So it is also the element of love and passion. You may have heard somebody being inflamed with passion or burning with desire. This can cause certain manifestations of sexual passion or passion for a higher ideal, such as protesters or revolutionaries, right? If somebody is overly focused on, being this anarchist, starting revolutions, or just going against the grain in a kind of protesting and really dominating manner, it may be possible that they have this overactive solar plexus chakra. Right. Now, how does it manifest when it is unbalanced or blocked? As you know, the Hermetic law of polarity is going to carry these positive traits, which I just talked about, and flip them on its head for the opposite polarity. Carl Jung said, "No tree can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell," right? So it's gonna manifest the polar opposite of these factors. That would be an insecure state, this kind of inability to make rational, productive decisions. It's gonna make you feel doubtful. You're not gonna have any sort of direction in life. You're gonna be, flowing like a feather in the wind with no clear path. You will be oversensitive towards criticism with a need to control everything. And also the body parts, kind of based on its anatomy, right? The parts of the body which it is going to target and have an influence over the most, because as you know, these non-physical energies, this non-physical electromagnetic field has a direct influence on the physical body and the chemical reactions and processes in the physical body. So the solar plexus chakra rules the stomach, which means that a person may have certain stomach ulcers or digestive issues, chronic fatigue, allergies, diabetes, overindulgence, weight gain, and if we go back to the mental, it's going to have a lack of trust of others. A person with this untamed fiery element is going to be very impulsive and aggressive, angry, with a lack of self-control, right? That's the fire. If it is tamed, it is the most miraculous instrument. When it is out of control, that's when this rise of impulsivity, aggressiveness, and anger arises. So maybe these three zodiacs which I've mentioned, which would be the Libra, Sagittarius, and who else was it? And Gemini may need to work on these areas. That's something I'll talk about soon. Right, now, since fire is kind of ethereal, it's not very grounded. It's not like the earth, which is solid. It's kind of energetic, right? They may have an inability to manifest their great ideas or aspirations in the real, physical material world, because their mind, their intellect moves very quickly, but they don't have this structure and this kind of grounding theme which allows them to stick with an idea, which may cause them to jump from one idea to the next, never being able to finish anything or actually get on with starting their projects, starting their business, whatever it is that they may desire to do. This fire, when it is untamed, is not gonna allow them to kind of put down the anchor and really concentrate on a single thing. They're gonna be like, a wild monkey on cocaine jumping around trying to do all types of stuff. So because the positive polarity, the free-flowing, healthy, balanced chakra allows for these positive traits to bring you closer to success and really allow success to come to you in a natural, harmonious way. The opposite polarity, the dark side of this theme, would be the failure, right? The opposite polarity of achievement is failure. So an unbalanced solar plexus chakra is really gonna hold you back from achieving your goals at your desired pace. Now, what are some practices which you can use to balance out these chakras? That is something which an author named Sue Morter talks about in a book titled The Energy Codes. Here she gives out certain hand mudras, yoga poses, and mantras which can balance out each unique energy center from the root all the way to the crown chakra. So if this is something you're interested in, I highly recommend this book. Once again, the energy codes, a great inspiration for this series that I'm creating here. But as I've mentioned, certain yoga poses, mantras, affirmations, essential oils, maybe even some crystal or energy healing may be required to balance out these chakras. I'm not going to get into any of these specific practices. I just wanted to drop that off as an idea, if that's something you may be interested in. Right. I don't know what else I can really say. I think that's it. I think that's it for this video. See ya at the heart chakra. We're moving up like the Kundalini snake. We are rising, and the double Kundalini serpent is making its way to the crown chakra in no time. We'll be there very, very soon. So yeah, see you there.